Mrparka here to do another review. I'm in the middle of the street here, so there may be some distractions, some drunk asshole yelling at me. But anyways, the movie I'll be reviewing is sent to me by MVD is Velvet Vampire. I know the case is really dark. It's really dark outside. Not a good place to do it, but I hope you get the gist of it. Basically, this is released by Cheesy Flicks under MVD, and basically that's what it is. But I don't think it would be as cheesy if the acting was better. Basically, it does have a lot of good shots and a lot of good places, and I think if it was more digitally remastered, way better. Like, it would have a lot of atmosphere like Messiah of Evil. Not as much. The colors would be very vibrant. It has some good settings. A lot of the movie takes place in a desert, which is kind of cool. And basically we have this character, this female vampire type lady who basically essentially invites a young couple to a retreat so she can basically prey on them sexually and for hunger. Anyways, kind of some dune buggying goes on, and then some terrible nightmares that she broadcasts in their heads of separation and getting them kind of to be against each other so she can prey on them. Essentially, the acting is what hurts the movie the most, but all in all, it's pretty decent. I mean, you get to some nice shots, lots of nudity, which is always a plus. The lead male is very annoying, and he reminds me of Carrot Top. Was a little less lame, but a lot less on steroids. I don't know, Eric Stoltz on steroids, Carrot Top on less steroids. That's what he reminds me of. And I like Eric Stoltz, don't like Carrot Top. Don't really have an opinion, but hell. Anyways, the film's music's decent. Everything's pretty decent about it, besides the acting takes it down a notch. And a lot of the night scenes are really dark, so you can't see what's going on. I don't know if this DVD release or the film together, because a lot of 70s movies are really dark, you can understand that. But it's worth a look if you're big into like those 70s vampire flicks, stuff like if you're a huge fan of Messiah of Evil, might want to give it a look. Messiah of Evil is way better, because that's a great flick. But Velvet Vampire wasn't bad. I wasn't really disappointed with it. Some of the set designs, at one point my friend pointed out that one of the tombstones is blowing in the wind, which is kind of comical, but you kind of expect these type things. There's a twist ending that is pretty obvious right when you see what's happening. You're like, oh, well, you know. And the demise of the lead vampiress, or vampire, or whatever, is kind of strange in a way. I mean, she's running like this and stuff, and it's like, she turned like 106 years old in about 5 seconds. But anyways, that's pretty much what you get. A run-of-the-mill kind of 70s type horror flick, but I know Midnight Screamfest might like this movie, because you know what? I know how you like your boobs and women to be hot. You know, they're pretty hot. There's a lot of boobs. I mean, that's what people were watching for, kind of a little violence, a lot of boobs, you know, type movie back then. But it does have some nice shots. All around, I'd probably give it a 2.5 out of 5 at 2. It's worth a look, but it's nothing you would track down too much, because it's just an alright vampire flick from the time period, you know? Thank you, and have a good one. Bye.
Well, you're the evil-hearted woman, and you study evil all the time. Ooh, and you study evil all the time. Well, when you came